Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future.
Welcome to Intellectual Frog Legs. I know it's almost impossible, but the worst thing you can do when you're talking with a liberal is to get angry. They feed off that. The best tool is ridicule. So let's try some on, shall we? Now this is what we call a liberal brain. It's a lifeless mass consisting of, well, we're not sure what it consists of, but let's go inside. There seems to be plenty of room. Hello? Hello, Barack, Michelle? I'm home. Actually, it's a lot roomier than it looks. Let's look around. Here we have the motivation center of the liberal brain. You can tell by the stacks of pornography and food stamps. And please note the overstimulated pampas gland. This allows massive amounts of irrational arrogance to freely flow about the head area of the liberal. In layman's terms, this is what makes ill-informed jackasses think they know everything.
I've now been in 57 states.
Intellectual Frog Legs is brought to you by coal, because coal keeps alive time.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air.
Ah, yes, love is in the air. As is the case every presidential election. Actually, Paul Ryan, well, that was an excellent choice for Romney's running mate. I just have one question. Does the GOP know we actually picked a conservative? Slipped through the crack. But you know what, I ain't gonna lie. Romney, he could have dressed up like Little Bo Peep and picked Charles Manson as a running mate, and I'd still voted for him over Obama's incompetent ass. You know, let's take a look at the Democrat presidents over the past 40 years. There's only been 3, thank God. But the last actual likable Democrat was Bill Clinton. And, you know, fortunately for us, he loved himself more than he loved their unpopular liberal agenda, so he really didn't push it that hard. And plus, he had a Republican Congress to kind of keep his butt in check. But, you know, Bill Clinton's biggest crisis was getting a little man juice on a young lady's blue dress. And remember Janet Reno? She was a tough broad, wasn't she?
Go, go, baby.
Remember when Clinton and Janet Reno sent Navy SEALs after that little 8-year-old Cuban? Yeah, Bill Clinton thought he had a stash of cigars. Yeah, but be that as it may, Bill Clinton ranks as the best, the #1, the best Democratic president over the past 40 years. And then the fun begins. Battling out for the title of worst president in the history of mankind, we have Jimmy Carter and our current sitting president, Barack Obama. Well, a lot of people have Olympic fever. I have more of an Olympic rash. I mean, the opening, a tribute to government health care. Are you serious? No agenda there. Now they have to talk about athletes that aren't even trying or losing on purpose. Hey, how about that Chinese fish woman?
Suspicions were raised over the 16-year-old after she took more than a second off the world record in the 400-metre individual medley, even swimming faster than the men's champion Ryan Lochte.
And the Chinese are accusing everybody else of cheating. Ain't that something? But, you know, why do you think Obama and the liberals love China so much? Because they accuse everybody else of what they're doing. And Obama loves China. Obama loves China.
China builds the best railroads, the best schools, the best airports in the world. We used to have the best stuff. China has spent on infrastructure. Their ports, their train systems, their airports are all vastly superior to us now. How do we sit back and watch China and Europe build the best bridges and high-speed railroads and gleaming new airports, and we're doing nothing?
You know what? If he loves them so much, let's send his ass over there in November. Who's with me? Show of hands. We understand for the first time in history a tattoo has removed itself. You know, the tattoo was quoted as saying, "Hey, I've got standards too." Still no word from Janine Garofalo. Skankola. They call her Skanky. Skanky. You could do a show of jokes about her, couldn't you? Now, over this painfully obnoxious election season, I want you guys to notice one thing about the ads. The Democrats always talk about fairness, but they never talk about freedom. And that is what makes it such a profoundly important election. Now, before I hop on that midnight train to Georgia,
He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train.
thank you guys so much for being here. Please visit the website, sign up for the newsletter, invite some friends, and keep those hateful cards and letters coming, you liberal putos.
GoDamnMedia.com